In this video, we are going to discuss about the slope of a straight line. Please note that slope of a straight line is change in y divided by change in x. Let's look at this example. Here is a straight line. Now, at point x1, which is right here, the corresponding y value is y1. At point x2, the corresponding y value is y2. If you go from x1 to x2, the corresponding changes along the y-axis from y1 to y2. Okay, so slope, we define it to be change in x, change in y divided by change in x. Change in y we denote it by delta y. Change in x we denote it by delta x. So this horizontal change is going to be delta x. This vertical change is going to be delta y. And now let's look at the vertical change. If you go from here y1 to y2, the change is going to be y2 minus y1. If you go from this point x1 to x2 along the x-axis, the change is going to be x2 minus x1. This is the definition of slope, and we denote slope by m. Always remember, the slope of a straight line is change in y divided by change in x. However, in general, you want to remember the fact that slope is rather a much broader and more general term, which is, by the way, telling you the following. When we talk about slope, what it means is that we are talking about rate of change. We are talking about how one thing changes with respect to another. So the general or broader idea of slope is rate of change. So let me write it down here. It's a very important concept, and this is how you should be looking at slope. Slope is rate of change between two things, in this case between two variables. Now these variables could be anything in the real world, two different events, two different phenomenon and whatnot. So please keep it in mind, slope is rate of change between two things, in this case two variables, and we denote slope by m, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the slope of a straight line. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.